I woke up late this morning because I probably got, I would say, 3 hours of sleep last night. Kenny has a doctor's appointment this morning because yesterday I noticed he has some bumps on his skin that look like a staph infection. So I called his pediatrician. She wants to see him first thing this morning. And my breasts are also super full right now. So I don't even have time to pump. I have to pump in the car. So I'm putting my pumps in my bra and I'm gonna zip my jacket up and I'm just gonna leave with my pumps going. That's the good thing about having the wireless pumps, because if you have stuff to do or places to be, you can just bring the pumps with you. So I'm getting ready. I'm running late. I was supposed to wake up at 6:30 and I woke up at 7:15. And the appointment is at 8 o'clock and it's 30 minutes away. So I was trying to leave by 7:30. So that gave me about 15 minutes to get ready. So I'm rushing, I'm all over the place. Like I told y'all in the beginning, I got no sleep last night because Kenny has been super fussy. It could be because he might have a staph infection, I don't know, but he's just been super fussy and I've been trying so hard to hold it together. I'm tired. I feel like I'm low-key going through postpartum depression. I'm just exhausted, and of course I don't want him to have a staph infection because, I mean, that sucks, but I know staph infections are pretty common with kids who have eczema, and I'm pretty sure he has eczema just based on how his skin looks, and it does run in my family. But we made it to the appointment and my pumps are done, so I have my breast milk bags and I'm gonna go ahead and just pour this in the bags. And for you guys who don't know, breast milk is good to stay out at room temperature for 4 hours, so I shouldn't be at this appointment for 4 hours. So I'm just gonna pour the milk in the bags and then I'm gonna leave it in my car, and as you can see, I'm making a mess, but I don't even care at this point. I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, I just want to make sure Kenny is okay. I would say this is probably one of the worst parts about having a baby, is just when things go wrong. When you feel like something's wrong with them, whenever they get sick, whenever they're fussy and you don't know why. This is what makes it hard. This is what can easily bring out postpartum depression, because for me, I overthink and I just want him to be okay. I hate that, he may not be feeling good or he may have something going on with him. But I'm just doing what I can. I did my part by calling the pediatrician as soon as I saw something wasn't right. So I'm just hoping that she can give me some answers while we're here. I'm glad that he's in a pretty good mood while we're here. I think he's still tired from last night since he barely slept. I hate how the pediatrician is so far from where I live, but she's definitely worth it because she cares about the kids and she's just been so helpful, and she's been great with Kai for the last 2 years. But the pediatrician ended up coming in and she told me that yes, Kenny does have a staph infection. So she told me she's going to send in some antibiotics to the pharmacy and also send in some cream. So, I mean, I hate that he has a staph infection, but I'm glad that we are going to take care of it. But this is just so overwhelming for me. Like, I hate this. I hate that he has this going on with him. I hate that he might be uncomfortable from the bumps on his skin. And I'm ready for all this to be over with. I'm tired. I still have to work when I get home. I'm just really overwhelmed. If I could just sleep all day and not wake up, I would love that. But, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, y'all. But I am about to get some Chick-fil-A. I just need something to cheer me up or something to make me feel better. So I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A, because who's about to cook breakfast when I get home? Not me. Like, I do not feel like doing that. I am not thinking about cooking. I'm not thinking about cleaning. I just need to get me some breakfast, something quick, easy, because I have to work when I get home, like I said. So Chick-fil-A never disappoints. I'm getting 2 orange juices because I am so thirsty. Whenever you breastfeed, you tend to be more thirstier. So I'm always drinking something throughout the day. So we made it home safe and sound, and the prescription isn't going to be ready until later on today or possibly in the morning. So I'm just going to wait for the pharmacy to call me and let me know that it's ready. But I'm about to go ahead and get these breast milk bags that I pumped earlier and put them in the fridge. It's only been about 2 hours, so I'm glad that the breast milk is still good. And I can't stress this enough how important it is to have wireless breast pumps. I'm telling y'all, if you are an expecting mother or if you are pumping and you don't have the wireless breast pumps, get it. It's so convenient. Because just imagine if my breasts were full, I was rushing and I had to sit there and pump. It would have stressed me out having to sit there and pump and be close to an outlet knowing that I had somewhere to be. So I'm just so grateful for my wireless breast pump. But as y'all can see, I'm getting comfortable. I took all my clothes off. I'm taking my pants off. I don't care. Usually when I'm at home, I don't have pants or a bra on because who has time for that? I like to be comfortable. My contacts have also been bothering me because I've been crying a lot. I just have not been getting sleep at night, and I feel like I'm going through postpartum depression just a little bit. So I've been kind of up and down with my mood. But Marcus, he notices that and he tries to make me laugh whenever he talks to me in the morning. Whenever you're going through postpartum depression, it's good to have people around you who truly care about you and love you, and people around you who can sense when something's wrong with you. Because somebody like me, I like to hide when things are going on with me. I don't like to show everybody that I'm going through something. I will literally sit up there and smile through the pain. I won't tell my family. I'll try to act like I'm okay even when I'm not. And that is not healthy, because then that's why I get to breaking points like this where I feel like I'm going through postpartum depression. But just having Marcus around, it really does help. Having people around me who are supportive, and also taking time out to myself, that also helps postpartum depression. Because if you're with your kids 24/7, no breaks, that is not healthy. I don't care what anyone says. It doesn't mean you're a bad mom if you get breaks. It doesn't mean, you're less of a mom if you get breaks. Breaks are healthy. I need breaks. I cannot have my kids 24/7. I am still a person outside of being a mom. So take a break if you need to. Call your friends, your family to help you. It really does take a village. And I know some people may not have a village, but it's good to just have, even if it's just one or two people that can just help you from time to time. It makes a huge difference. It's good for your mental health, because if you don't have that help, you will fall into depression. And also looking at my baby's face and just seeing how innocent he is, like, he definitely motivates me to just keep going. No matter how hard it is, no matter how tired I am, I keep going. I'm feeding him and I'm working at the same time. I have to do what I have to do. Us moms are so powerful. I really just admire myself at times when I'm like, dang, I really have been doing a lot. And the fact that I still get up every day and do what I have to do for both of my kids, it really does make me feel good about myself. But he is sleeping. I'm trying to burp him, and I am checking some emails right now. I've been having a lot of people in my comments ask me about working from home and how I found my job and stuff like that. I would suggest getting on LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, get one, because on LinkedIn you can network, you can connect with people, you can message them. A lot of times when a job is posted on LinkedIn, it'll tell you who posted the job, and you can actually send them a message individually. So networking is definitely how I got this job and my last job. So networking to me is better than actually applying to jobs, because you can actually have a conversation with the person who is hiring. So that's what I would recommend. If you have questions, y'all can always email me. My email is in my bio. I don't mind answering questions about that. But I'm about to get ready to go get my nails done. Marcus gave me some money and he was like, go get your nails done. So I was like, okay, you don't have to tell me twice. And my nails needed to be done. If y'all saw my nails before this appointment, y'all would have probably judged me. So this just feels so good. And this just goes back to self-care, taking time out to myself. I was having a super rough morning, taking Kenny to his appointment and being late. So just being here, getting my nails done, it feels like a reset. And look how cute my nails are. But while I was out, I picked up a pizza, because who's cooking tonight? Not me. I do not feel like cooking, so I picked up a pizza for all of us to eat. Make it really simple, and don't feel bad about not cooking or not cleaning, because y'all, I don't remember the last time I even cooked. I don't even care. I have Kenny to deal with, I work all day, and I'm tired. So I'm quick to order some Uber Eats or DoorDash or pick up a pizza or something to go. But I'm about to put Kenny in his swing because I need to pump. I don't even remember the last time I pumped. I was at my nail appointment for a good 3 hours because they just took forever. But I'm so happy that Kai is here. We're spending some time together, and he loves his brother. He loves the fact that he has a brother. I don't think he fully understands, but like he gets really excited when he sees Kenny. I'm still trying to adjust to the fact that I have a 2-year-old and a newborn. Some days I'm like, okay, I got this, and then other days I'm like, this is so hard. I don't know how I ended up here. But Kai is a big help sometimes. Like if I tell him go throw Kenny's pamper away, he'll go throw it away in the trash. So I definitely have no regrets. I'm glad that they're close in age. I feel like they're gonna be best buddies whenever they get older, because I have a brother 2 years apart from me and we're pretty close. So I'm super excited. I know that the journey won't be easy, but it'll definitely be worth it. So I am finally done pumping and I need to go ahead and wash these bottles. I don't know why I waited until the last minute to wash the bottles. How I wash it is I get some dish soap. I put like a drop of dish soap in the bottle, put some steaming hot water in it, and then I'll rinse it with the brush and brush through it. And sometimes if I'm feeling lazy, I'll fill up the sink with soapy water and just let the bottle soak in here. But I'm just going to wash it by hand, and I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to do this, but this is how I do it. I think there's a machine out there that actually washes the bottle and the bottle parts. If you just put all the bottles in there, I don't know, it's probably super expensive and I don't have money for that, so this is how I wash my bottles. You just do what works for you. My favorite brand of bottles to use is Dr. Brown's. I used those bottles with Kai and it worked really good, because whenever I used other brands, I noticed that Kai had gas more frequently, so I stopped using the other brands and just stuck to Dr. Brown's. So with Kenny, I've been using Dr. Brown's and it's been okay. You can find Dr. Brown's bottles anywhere. Target, Walmart, Amazon, everyone basically has it. And that's the only brand that I use, and it works really good. And then I like that it comes with the little small brush like you see me using, so that you can clean the nipple part and the other small parts with it. So I'm about to go ahead and give Kenny a bath, and he does not like bath time. If you've watched my other videos, then you know that. After I give him a bath, I always like to have a bottle ready for him, just because he gets so stressed out during bath time and he's usually super whiny and crying. So I just like to have a warm bottle ready for him. So I actually kept one of those bottles out that I pumped that you guys saw me preparing. So I just have that out and ready. It's room temperature, and I will give that to him when he gets out, because I know that he will be waiting for it. So I'm going in with this Aveeno Baby wash and shampoo for his hair, and I think he likes having his scalp massaged like this, because as y'all can see, he's not crying. And this time I tried to use a pacifier with him in the bathtub, and I think it does help a little bit. And I'm also going in with this Dove plain soap. And like I mentioned before, Kenny, I think he has eczema because it runs in my family. Kai has it, I have it. So using the bar soap, that's what works best. If I try to use anything else like any liquid soaps, it dries the skin out really bad. So the Dove soap, it just seems to be more moisturizing, and that's what works for him. Today's bath time was not as bad as I thought. He wasn't as whiny as he usually is, so I'm happy about that. He's pretty calm right now, probably because he's really relaxed from that scalp massage I gave him. But I'm about to go ahead and moisturize his skin. I use this eczema therapy cream. I use cream instead of lotion because cream is more moisturizing and his skin is just really dry and he needs it. And then I go in with this aquifer ointment and I put on top, and it works really good. It keeps his skin moisturized for a good 24 hours. And then I use this coconut oil in his hair. I don't put anything in his hair except coconut oil. I wash it with the Aveeno in the bathtub, and then I use coconut oil to moisturize it, and then I'll brush it. But that's really it. I don't want to be putting a bunch of products in his hair. He's still little. I'm gonna wait to do that when he gets older. So this is what works. And I'm putting his outfit on, and this outfit is actually 0 to 3 month, so it fits him pretty good. So that's why I feel like I need to go and get him some more clothes since he's growing into the 0 to 3 month clothes. But I have his bottle, I'm giving him his bottle, and he's pretty relaxed. So Kenny had a pretty good burp, so now I'm about to turn the lamp off and turn my salt crystal lamp on and get him ready for bed. And I like to have the lights off whenever I'm getting him ready for bed, just so he understands that when it's dark, it's time to go to sleep. I did this with Kai and it worked really well. So I'm about to put him in his bassinet tonight, and I'll probably end up putting him in the bed with me later, but for now I'm gonna put him in the bassinet. And he's pretty tired right now. He's pretty calm, so I'm about to wrap him up and let him go to sleep. So Kenny is sleeping. He's in his bassinet, nice and comfy. So I'm about to get ready to have some self-care and just have some me time. I am so tired. I feel like today has just been so long. Like, I am exhausted. The fact that, earlier I was late to the appointment, I had a mental breakdown. Now it's the end of the day and I'm just so exhausted. Mentally, I feel like I'm all over the place. That's why I need therapy. I think I need to go to therapy at least once a week until I can get to a better place mentally. It's like 1 minute I'm okay, and the next minute I feel like I'm about to cry and have a mental breakdown. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I just don't get sleep at night. I'm still trying to adjust to being a mother of two, and I still feel guilty sometimes for not spending as much time with Kai as I used to. Because like I mentioned in my other video, there was a point where Marcus and we were separated for a good year. And it was just me and Kai for a long time. He spent most of his time with me. So we were sleeping together every night. We were together every day. It was just us two. So this is a really big adjustment for me. And I try not to beat myself up about it, but I'm just taking it one thing at a time. And I think it's gonna get better. I think I'm gonna adjust eventually. And this is not gonna last. Like, one day Kai and Kenny, they're both gonna be older. They're both gonna be adults or even just teenagers one day, and they might not want to be bothered with me all the time. So I'm gonna try to cherish this time and just try to see the good in it. But I am done with my self-care. I'm about to get ready for bed. Kenny is still sleeping, so I'm about to try to get some rest, even though I know I'm probably only gonna get 2 hours of sleep. But I'm gonna try to get some rest while I can. Kenny is whining and he is waking up, and I am so tired. I cannot get myself together right now to get up. I am falling asleep. I really do not feel like getting up. This light is so bright, I literally cannot deal with it. But this was all a part of it. I'm about to just get up and do what I need to do, and I'm gonna change his diaper first. Before I feed him, I always like to change his diaper just to wake him up a little bit. And it's just good to change their diaper before they eat. So I'm about to do that and then feed him. I am so tired that I do not feel like getting up out of bed to get him a bottle. I have the bottles in the refrigerator. So I'm about to just try to breastfeed him. And if you're new here, breastfeeding has definitely been a journey for me. So I've just been trying to be patient, do what I can, but it is not easy. For some reason, the latching, I just cannot get down. I think a lot of it has to do with my milk supply because I'm an oversupplier. So I think when he feeds, the milk comes out too fast for him and he can't handle it. So he'll latch on and then latch off, and then he'll keep doing that until he's full. But I just continue to stay patient. I'm still sticking with it. I'm still going to continue to pump. And it does make it easier though, breastfeeding him at night instead of giving him the bottles, because I don't actually have to get out of the bed. But it does take longer. Of course, it's easier to just give him a bottle, but I have to do what I have to do, right? And he is going to sleep. He just had a really good burp, so we're about to get ready to go back to sleep. I turned the light off. I just have my salt crystal lamp on, and hopefully I can go back to sleep. It is 7:30 a.m. and I am exhausted. Kenny fell asleep on my breast last night, breastfeeding, and that's how tired I was. I didn't even get a chance to burp him. I was so tired. We both fell asleep. And I know a lot of people don't like co-sleeping, or a lot of people are against co-sleeping, but I do it. Kenny sleeps with me a lot of nights and I have no problems with it. With Kai, it was the same thing. So this is what works for me. If you're not comfortable with co-sleeping, then don't do it. If you are and you're careful, then I don't see anything wrong with it. But I had to log into work, of course, and I am so tired. I barely slept last night. But I have to pump, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my pumps going and then check my emails and see what's on the agenda today for work. So I'm done pumping. I'm about to get some bottles ready and get this milk out. And I'm at a point where I am running out of room in the freezer, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have so much milk. Even whenever I pump and I make the bottles, I always have milk left over to put in the fridge. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have some milk stored by my parents, and I really don't know what I'm gonna do when it comes to storing my milk. I was thinking about donating it, but I don't know. I think that's a long process and you have to get blood drawn and they have to run a bunch of tests. It just seems like a long process. So I don't know if I'm gonna donate, but I don't know what else to do with my milk. I don't want to start having to throw it away or whatever, but I'm making the bottles. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I may leave one of these bottles out because he should be getting hungry pretty soon, and then I'm gonna put the bag in the fridge. But I am about to get my day started. Open the blinds a little bit just to let some sunlight in. I feel like this helps, just opening the blinds and making sure it's not so dark, because I am working from home. I'm at home all day, so I don't want to be working from home in the dark. It's just kind of depressing. But I'm about to wake Kenny up, change his diaper, and then feed him. I usually don't let Kenny sleep through his feedings. If I have to wake him up to eat, then I will. I know some people may disagree with that, and you just have to do what works for you. But I think it's important for him, especially at this age, to eat every 3 hours because he's so tiny. He needs that nutrients, and his immune system is trying to build. So I want to make sure that he's eating as much as he can. And this is what works for me. You know, if you disagree, if you want your newborn to sleep through their feedings, that's fine. If the pediatrician says it's okay, then it should be fine. But me personally, even with Kai, I made sure, especially at this age, that they ate every 3 hours. So I noticed that Kenny is low on diapers, and I also have to go pick up his prescription for the staph infection. So we're about to get ready to go. He's already ready. I like to get him ready and then get myself ready just because it's not going to take me long to get ready. I'm literally just going to slip on some clothes. Nothing fancy, but oh yeah, and I'm also gonna get him some gas drops because he has gas a lot. I don't know if it's something I'm eating, but he's been having a lot of gas lately, and I don't think it's the bottles because the Dr. Brown's bottles are really good about making sure no air goes down whenever he's drinking his bottles. So I think it's something that I've been eating lately. I have been drinking a lot of sodas, so it could be that. So I may need to lay off the sodas a little bit. But I think it's kind of cool outside today, so I'm getting my Uggs out. I have my hoodie on, and I'm just gonna brush my hair out a little bit, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I will be out of the door. So we made it in the car finally, and I see that my gas light is on, but I do not have the energy to get gas while I'm out. I'm just not. I will do it later. I definitely have enough gas to get there and back, so I'm not too worried about it. But we made it to Walmart, and I like to park close to the buggy thing just because I can put him in there and I don't have to worry about carrying him around. Look at these diapers. Diapers are so expensive. I'm probably just gonna end up getting the small pack because I don't feel like paying $30 for a pack of diapers. If you're watching this and you're pregnant, please have a baby shower so you can have a good stash of diapers because diapers are so expensive and it's so annoying having to buy it every week. But this is the gas relief that I'm thinking about getting. One is $5.88 and the other is $9.86. I think I'm gonna just get the $9.86 one because it says it's dye free, so I'm assuming that's better. I hate that it's more expensive, but I mean, I just feel like he needs the best option. So, and then the pharmacy is not even open yet, but I'm gonna wait and get his prescription. So I was able to get everything I need. I got his prescription, diapers, the gas drops. So I think it was a pretty successful trip at Walmart. And it's so convenient parking next to the buggy cart things, like I said, because I can just put him in the car seat and then put the buggy away right next to my car. It's just super convenient. At this point, I am starving, so I stopped at Chick-fil-A to get some breakfast. I got a spicy chicken biscuit and 2 orange juice. So whenever I get home, I'm gonna settle in and eat my breakfast. But this is really gonna conclude this 24 hours with the newborn vlog. I do have some work to do today, and I do have a meeting later on, so I'm gonna get ready for that. Kenny is sleeping, so this is a perfect time for me to eat my breakfast. But thank you guys for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see other stuff regarding motherhood or just having a newborn. Stay tuned for future videos, and I will see you guys next time.